tortillas, crafted with a poet's ambition. Truth table written with life's intuition. Spices in the air, singing sermons of taste. KD Moonchild paints flavors you can't waste. Come to the table, joy in your palm, dreams folded neatly.
Hey everybody, good to see you all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My stomach was growling. I hope that didn't overpower my yammer. Good morning, Dolly. Good to see you. You like how the song starts off with corn tortillas? Well, this is Taco Tuesday. I'm a crispy I don't know about y'all, but I'm a crispy tortilla girl. I like crispy tacos better than soft tacos. But my opinion is if it'll go in a tortilla, I'll eat it. Well, just about. As long as it's a good food item. Oh, good to see you. Hey. Wait for a few more people to come in. And Dolly, my goodness, girl. You don't need to be here, but thank you. I'm sure you're trying to keep your mind distracted, so I get it. I get it. Until it can't be distracted anymore, right? Yeah, it's good to see you guys. Let me go ahead and move the chat. You make raps a lot? I do too. I love them. Chat. Overlay. There we are. There you are. Hi. Well, gee, girl. So far, it's just you and me. Somehow, for some reason, my notification in YouTube went away. So I made another one. When I went in there to check it, I had two of them. So I wouldn't be surprised if people are confused. Hello, Mercury retrograde. You're a wonderful thing. I lie. Are you feeling really relaxed and ready to start your healing process? I'm sure. I'm sure. Because I know how exhausting it's been for you to have that knee. Your knee and your shoulder, it's like, hey, are they on the same side or are they on opposite sides? Just out of curiosity. Because with me, remember I broke my foot? It was my left foot and I had operation on my right hand. I had matching black brace thingies, only they were on opposite sides of my body. It was pretty freaky. Oh, notifications didn't go out. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. They're on the same side. Well, at least yours match. Mine crisscrossed. So where did everybody? Notifications. I'm live. Hello. Oh, well. We'll see what happens here. Come on, peoples. Would be just the same as if I did an impromptu live, right? You don't always get a notification, right? And that, yeah. I remember how that goes when you just push the button and go. Ah, you did. You just got it. Well, could be YouTube slow. Like me with my modem. I had to reset my modem today. You want to hear my Mercury retrograde experiences this morning? I think everybody's going through this with their live streams and their videos. It's funny. It really is. You just got it. I'm glad. Then people start popping in, maybe, I hope. Otherwise, they can catch the replay. And I'll just take the chat off the screen. No problem. In the meantime, it's you and me. Yes, I can do a reading for you. Let's see. How about one from the Shaman's Dream? Sound like a good one for you? Yeah, you need one for your surgery today. Come on, cards. Let me turn on my other camera. Gonna use the Shaman's Dream. Let's see. These are really well shuffled. I've been sitting here for a couple hours now shuffling cards. I shuffled every single one of these decks just in case. Collie card. Collie needs a dard. Dolly needs a card. Ooh, I love it. Looky what you got. You got the Netcaster. Preparations come to fruition. I love it. You know how much this card means a lot to both of us. So, yeah, you're fine. This has to do with your surgery. Let's pull another card. I got the Magician's Sword. I'm not reading reversals today. I just got that message too. I mean, a similar one. This card is telling you to have confidence in your magic. So today, use this time under anesthesia. Kelly needs a dard. Yeah. Woody doody doo. So today, when you're under anesthesia, um, yeah, meditate on what you need to do from here on out to bring everything to fruition, and had confidence in the magic that you have developed and the abilities that you have. Focus on those while you're snoozing today. This is a sword of truth. I love this card because you can tell it is cutting through things so much, so fast. It's like on fire almost. It is the truth. So, third card. Oh, in your anesthesia and you do your little walk or whatever you do, there's treasures hidden in the shadows. Don't be afraid to look. Look for elementals. I got that really loud and clear. So there's a fairy here and a fairy there. And the will-o'-the-wisp. Yeah. That will-o'-the-wisp to me is the gas. That's the anesthesia. You gonna be breathing. That's also the oxygen. It's life-giving and relaxing oxygen. Best painkiller out there. Cool. Ooh, I like those cards. Let me tell you what happened to me today. And we'll just keep on going. What happened to me today was, first off, as you guys know, I do cards for Dolly and a couple other friends. Every day I pull a card for them. Today, the card that I got said, expand into wonder. Hello. This is a card. I'm doing this a little out of order right at the moment, but we're kind of out of order anyway. You're welcome. Expand into wonder. Our card crystal is amethyst. Talk about appropriate for healing That's exactly what amethyst does. Amethyst is your third eye. Amethyst is wonder. And it's really interesting because when I was getting the memes together, that I post with this card that I do every day, this was one of the ones that came forward. It said exactly that. Expand into wonder. This was hours ago. Well, this was like 11 o'clock last night. Expand into wonder. And so I tried to take it. Well, sometimes on Pinterest, the way they stop you from um, copying some of the images is they'll make it be a video or something, and you won't have the option to download the image. And so I couldn't take it, and I was disappointed. And this is what fell out when I was shuffling our cards from the Crystallary deck. You know how healing amethyst is. I'll read you what it says in the book here, the little small book. Amethyst. It's my birthstone. It has a Mohs hardness scale of 7. You want to see this. You don't want to see the book. That's out of 10. Imagine lying on your back, looking up at the endless indigo twilight as night's first stars appear. Feel the freedom of being a small part of this vast and deepening dance in the glowing, I'm sorry, in the gloaming? Dance in the gloaming. Dance in the glow between day and night. This peaceful, joy-filled wonder as amethyst gift. It starts in your heart and swirls in your head, encouraging you to dream your brightest future and step into your wisest self. Magic exists in life's extraterrestrial spaces and interstitial spaces. Amethyst will tell you, find your magic, your expansiveness in the moment between your breath and your in-breath and your out-breath. Ooh. In the space between day and night, or in the soft, gooey softness that exists always where your head meets your heart. Kelly, good to see you, my darling. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I love it. Find your magic, your expansiveness in the moment between your in-breath and your out-breath, in the space between day and night, or in the soft, gooey selfness that exists always where your head meets your heart. That's cool for amethyst. I'm not even going to look it up in the big book because I know it's in there. Amethyst comes from Africa, Brazil, the United States. The darker purple it is, the closer it is to black, the more valuable it is. And it's the #1 healing stone out there. So that's a wonderful stone to have for our crystal today. And our mindfulness prompt quote for today comes from the Stoicism. And it says, the layer of solution is seldom in the layer of the problem. By Clement de Court. Half this deck is quotes from this person, this Clement fellow. I think it's time I have to look him up. If you have a troublesome relationship, take a step back. Be patient. Breathe. The solution may come from an unexpected place. Hi, Shanita. Good to see you. Mwah. We're all here wishing Miss Dolly a happy time. Hey, Swampy. Good to see you too. We're wishing Miss Dolly a peaceful surgery and an yeah, yeah, enjoyable journey if she decides to go on the astral plane. So far, her cards, I did a reading for her. So far, her cards are telling her to enjoy the journey. Use it as a time to meditate. So, and then we get Amethyst, which is telling us to pay attention to the space between your in breath and your out breath. A while ago, I got this, like I said, I got this. You guys didn't hear what I said. You all know I do a card of the day. Sometimes I'll post it in the Discord, but I do it every day for 3 people that are like my 3 sisters. They're my constants in my foundation. And today in Pinterest, the card I got to go with the bear, which was the card of the day, expand into wonder. And so I tried to get that off of Pinterest, but it was one of the ones that isn't a video, but it's set as a video, so you can't take it off of there. So I was disappointed. And then I'm shuffling these cards, and this falls out. So you guys, this is a very strong message. Expand into wonder. Your inner child is calling you. There's your wonder. Expand into it. And then just a few minutes later, I mean it wasn't even 10 minutes later, I look up to see how much time I have before we're going to go live, and I had 22 minutes and 22 seconds. So I looked that up in Pinterest, of course. Pinterest is a great place to go if you want a really quick uh, source for questions and stuff. A lot of stuff is posted there. Not all of it's real accurate because it comes from just Joe people, but 2222. You got to start thinking like you're blessed, talking like you're blessed, and acting like you're blessed. That's how your blessings get activated. I was like, oh, wow. Hello. How about a slap upside the head? You guys, what a powerful, powerful message. All of us have got to stop thinking about what we don't have and really start being grateful and focused on our blessings. I know there are people in here who are struggling. We don't know what's going on most of the time, and what we're told is going on isn't always the truth. So it's getting to the point where who do you trust? Trust in yourself, trust in the universe, and trust in your abilities and your ethics. You can see what fits right and wrong for you, and that's all you need to do. I mean, that sounds so easy, but it's really not. And joyfulness and love. Exactly, Dolly. Exactly. Oh, yes. It's have you guys gotten synchronicities like this? This has been going on for me for about 3 weeks now. Just like wham wham, here's a message. Wham wham, here's another one. Wham. And since Mercury retrograde, actually, since the eclipse. Oh, I should have known. It's eclipse season. Interesting things happen to me during this time. And it was a or it was a lunar eclipse, which Katie Moonchild. The moon has a big effect on me. Hello. Last year at this time is when I saw the ETs in the cardboard. This seems to be a time, the time of rebirth, we're getting ready to have labor pains. They're kind of far apart right now. They're getting closer and closer. So get ready. We're gonna be really uncomfortable. Please, when this is happening, I want you all to retreat into you. Find your sanctuary, find your quiet place, find the music that makes you happy and makes you that you cannot sit still when you hear it. Or if you're an artistic or creative person, work with the boldest, brightest colors that make you the happiest. If you like pastel colors, go for it. The whole idea is when it's really getting these labor to pains are gonna get hard. As we birth this new world, as these birthing pains are happening, go into beauty. Find the things in your life that you love the most, that are the most beautiful for you. And that's what I've been being told over and over and over again. Live in gratitude and count your blessings. And don't look at what you don't have or what you might not have. The last couple of weeks, I've been sitting here hearing them talking about Social Security, and I know you guys have too. Going, I wonder if I'm going to get paid this year. This year, yeah, I wonder if I'm going to get paid this month. All of a sudden, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to get paid. I'm not afraid of it. If I don't get paid, you know what? I'm not going to go hungry. I have water and I have a fantastically big garden coming. So, the universe provides. Trust in the good things. Dali. For example, oh, this stupid thing. Okay, show. There we go. For example, the other day I said to Chrissy, we haven't seen our hawk in a while. And not 5 minutes later, it flew past our front window. I was like, Freya! Yeah, she's showing up to let you know she's still around. Don't doubt the animals. They're there. They're just where it's quiet because the world right now is very noisy. It's not like, remember when we went into lockdown and COVID and all the wildlife came out? I mean, in the cities and everywhere. There's herds of deer in Tokyo. Crazy, huh? It just, yeah. Well, it's not happening now because the atmosphere is violence. And that card just fell out, so I'm going to give it to you guys. Let's see what we got to say with ours. This is the self-care, sacred self-care. You know your intuition. Trust it. It will never lie to you. Pam Gregory Astrology. Oh, cool. I will check her out. I also listen to Denise Knight every day. She does what the general astrology is for the day. Whoa. Oh my God. The planets, and they're all lined up, and half of them are in Aries, and Aries doesn't move slow. Aries moves fast, and it's like, oh my God. Yeah, things are coming at us, but it's the stuff that's bringing an end to the chaos. Okay? Problem is, we have to live through the chaos. We can do this, though. That's why we're all here together. Cool, Swampy. I will definitely check her out. You guys too. Um, anyway, trust your intuition. That's your biggest gift. And it's from the goddess and the feminine energy, ladies. Trust it. Yeah, Shanita, me and my intuition are best friends. Mine too. And I know my intuition intimately. It's like people don't always get what my intentions are. But Yeah. My intuition, if I won't do something and I say no, you can't push me to do it because my gut's telling me not to, and I always listen to my gut. Every time I haven't, I've been very sorry. So you get those subtle little. It's interesting that that card just. I'm just sitting here playing with the cards just to have something to do with my hands. I'm an ex-smoker. Yes, I use the other wacky I use the wacky tobacco, but I don't use it for wacky tobacco reasons. I use it for pain, for fibromyalgia pain. Um, but that's different. But they gave me oxycodone and I do not like it. I hope to get something different. Oxy makes me sick to my stomach. Percocet makes me sick to my stomach. Opiates make me sick to my stomach. I use Rick Simpson's oil, but not everybody lives where it's legal like I am. I see, there you go. I'm so blessed. Even though I live in Arizona that's got the wackiest people in politics, let me tell you, it's legal here. Recreationally legal as long as you're 21 years old. So, I can get the medicine that I need if I don't grow it myself, and I've been growing it myself for years, so yes, we will pray for each other. We will, and in our meditations, we're holding each other's hands because we're walking the path home and we're bringing each other with us, each and every one of us. You do too, Swampy? Awesome. I know I've seen you over there in Stony's chat every once in a while. I love that man. Anyway, he's been a very dear friend for a long, oh goodness. He and Dolly are my two oldest friends on YouTube. And we go back to 2017, right, Dolly? 2016? 2016. So, yeah, we're all prayer warriors. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, I'm going to do one more self care card. I think we need it. When things get tough, look at her with the kitty cat and her cup of tea. Watch a movie. Look at that's a 9 card, too. I know you did. A lot of people met him over here. He's not really good. He's not a morning person. He stays up late. I was in a chat the other night at it was right around midnight, and he's like, "What are you doing awake?" I'm like, "I'm awake every night. I have card of the day I put out at midnight every day. Have for a long time now." Stony is a good man. He really is a good man. Anyway, when things are getting tough for you guys, where each will go through the stuff individually, um, it's personal. How can you not take it personal? Even if it's a movie that you've seen 1,000 times, watch your favorite movie. Cuddle with your fur babies, make yourself a cup of tea, and relax. Trust the universe. You know what's going on here. It is the finishing of this turning. It is the end of the turning, not just the end of a cycle. It is the end of an 80. Sorry, I had to think about the book. How does it break it down? It is the end of a period of 4 20-year cycles. And that is why so much ugliness from the past that didn't get fixed in the past is coming forward right now. It's like we're in the past, present, and future all at once. That's what it means to be in 3D. Oh, I know. Oh, the scary red dress. Yeah, you mean the one I burned in the Crohn's ceremony? Because, yeah, we won't go down that road. We had a dress that we were passing around to all the ladies on this YouTube group. 2 years ago, I've been on YouTube, Swampy, since 2011. I've had many different kinds of channels, and I was even off for 4 years before I started doing this channel. So, yes, it's the fourth turning. It is the end. So, you're going to be seeing some young people coming forth. There are heroes, y'all. It's not in the old crony farts. They're the ones who created this mess, and it's gonna take the young people to pull us out. Their ideas are fantastic. They make us uncomfortable because they're different. So what? Change is good. I don't know how many times I've started my life over completely, you know? I've been divorced. Uh, I haven't been homeless. I've had many careers. I've had because I'm not a career person. But every job I've had could have been a career if I wanted to make it that. But I got bored and wanted to do something else, so I learned how to do something else and went and did that for a while. Yeah, my resume doesn't look like I'm a very stable employee, and that's okay. I have fibromyalgia. I can't work anyway. Yeah, Dolly's the old timer in here. She's been on YouTube since 2006. She has a channel that's been around that she was a gamer, and she got a pretty good channel, pretty big channel. God, 20 years, girl? Okay. Remember the days when you there was no live streams on YouTube and there was no ads? Oh, sorry. That was a little loud. Sorry. I hate YouTube ads. They're always the same. Over and if you report them or block them, they tell you to do personal ads so they know what you want and what you don't want, and you mark it with a negative thing, and then you say block it. That's the only ad you'll get all day long. I love YouTube. Can you tell? Anyway, y'all. So I hope everybody's doing good. Yeah, 20 years. Dolly's been doing it a long time. Yeah, next year it'll be 20 years. Good grief, girl. That's a cool channel because all pretty much she has over there is stuff about squirrels and birds and the wildlife in her yard and her kitties and Reuben. You haven't posted anything over there in a while though. That's all right. You started Swampy in 2008. You used to make sky videos. That's cool. Well, that's really, really cool. So you've been on longer than I have, girlfriend. That's awesome. Well, I tell you, I'm gonna pull us a card here. Obviously, I take what I need. This is cards for turning in to your inner voice. Tuning in, not turning in. It'd help if I could read. So, first card I get. I love it. Set fire to your fear and you will spark growth. Oh, I love that. That's kind of a theme for today. Wouldn't you say? I really like that card because I'm all into camping and the element of fire. I use it a lot because I do a lot of crone ceremonies. I release a lot of stuff in smoke. So that's a cool card. Let's see. What stone do we get to go with that card? Yeah, a lot of whacked out people on here. Some of them were pretty funny, actually. Oh, this is cool. The stone, the sentiment that we get to go with this card. Set fire to your fear and you will spark growth because that is your strength. Oh, Dolly, love you. Sweet, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Keep me informed. You guys, I will post updates in Discord as well. Because you guys are all in the Discord. I will post it in the Discord updates on Dolly and how she's doing. Chrissy's going to be texting me with updates until she gets home. And then when she's awake enough and feels like it, I'll hear from her and I'll let you all know. So, love you, Dolly. Mwah. So, set fire to your fear and you will spark growth. I like that. Don't you? Holding space for my Dolly. I'm going to try to see in meditation when we finish here if I can go and meet her on the astral plane. I did that a couple times. I've had so many surgeries. I'm a breast cancer survivor, so I had 6 surgeries in 2 years. And I started learning how to use the anesthesia to do spiritual stuff. It's pretty trippy. It's kind of cool. So our second card we get, guard yourself against negativity by focusing on gratitude. Isn't that what I just said about the number 2222? I am blessed. Start thinking, acting, talking, and walking like you're blessed. Live in gratitude. It triggers more things to be grateful for, to come into your way. So, what's the card? What is the stone? We get to go with that one. Ooh, I got 2 fell out. I put my hand in the bag and these 2 fell out. Uh, yeah, the 2 things you need to be grateful for in this card are your wisdom and your friends. Our wisdom and our friends. Guard yourself against negativity by focusing on gratitude. This is interesting. I always love the journey that the cards and the stones go together, you know? You're a colon cancer survivor. God bless you, woman. My mama was too. My grandmother passed from it. They test me like crazy because of that, because I'm a breast cancer survivor. And Kelly's about to be a cancer survivor. And Sin McNeil, Sin that's in here. She's been going through cancer. Dolly is a cancer survivor. Oh, okay, here's the card that for the next stone, and we get it's a compass. Your instincts are good. You know the way. And the stone that we get to go with that move cord. You're crowding me. Relax. Your instincts. Follow them. You know the way. When you do that, you can relax. Let your strength is in setting fire to your fear, to our fear, until we spark growth. And in doing so, when we've sparked growth, our wisdom is to guard ourselves against negativity by focusing on what we're grateful for. And that includes the wisdom of our friends and knowing our friends and imparting our wisdom to our friends, as well as listening to theirs. Know your instincts are good. You guys care about other people. I know your hearts. I know your ethics. Your grandmother passed from colon cancer too. Wow. It's amazing. I want you guys to just relax, lean into your healing. And sometimes, if you're in pain, you have to lean into that instead of trying to block it. Because when you block it, it makes you tense. And when you're tense, it makes you have pain. And then you have to take something, whether it's natural, pharmaceutical, or whatever, to break the cycle. You either have to block the pain or stop the tension. Yeah, Kelly just went through a stem cell transplant. And bless her heart, she did YouTube videos through the whole thing. It's wonderful, Kelly. It's by your struggle, you're helping others. It makes your struggle not so hard, huh? It still is hard, but wild lettuce. You know what? I have some growing in my yard. Wild. I have an irrigation. You guys, I don't know if you know this. Well, you know this. I talked about it when Danny Shea was on the channel. Um, Scotty B, hi. Good to see you. I have an irrigation leak, and so I keep my water turned off at the water main until like I need to water the yard, and I'll pick a day out of the week and I do all my water work and go turn the water on, do my do, and go turn it off because of this stupid leak. And around the box where the irrigation valves are, I get these. For a long time, I thought they were the weirdest looking dandelions because they're as tall as I was. And then I'm seeing these ads on YouTube about water lettuce or wild lettuce. A water lettuce is good too. Wild lettuce. And I'm going, oh, that's my tall dandelions. So this year, when I have my crop of them show up, because as soon as I start my garden, I haven't planted the seeds yet. So, yeah. I have all the beds done. They're put together. I'm happy to report, even though I had leftover pieces from the great big giant long bed. It's a 4 feet square bed. And I'm going to divide that up into root vegetables. So we're going to do, um, Harley knows a lot about painkillers. Yeah. Water lettuce rocks. And it works. It works. It is actually supposed to be more powerful than opiates. So why aren't we using it? People kill it. They think it's a weed. Wild lettuce. Crazy, huh? Yeah, it's good to see you in here, Scotty. Yeah. So, you guys, right now, as we're going through these tough times, doesn't matter which side of the political spectrum you're on, um, know that this is a time of growth. Don't be afraid of growth. It's not fun to go through, but don't be afraid of it. You're going to come out the other side way ahead because it's your strength to go through these growth periods. And you know it's your strength. You use it as a strength. So, yeah, you have the old one, life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Well, I heard the other day, when life gives you lemonade, make lemons. That was Valerie Bertinelli in a YouTube video from, I think it was a Drew Barrymore show. And I had to stop and think about that for a minute. When life gives you lemonade, make lemons. Oh, cool, Scotty. Yeah, I've got um my problem is all my branches are all mesquite, and I like to use those in my barbecue. But I have a lot of I like the jujube trees and bushes and that all drop their leaves, and I want to do permaculture, so I don't rake leaves up. I just let them fall. Let them compost, let them fall. So what I've been doing is the ones that landed on the brick patio, all the leaves and litter and stuff that's there. There's sticks and stuff that falls out of the trees. I've been putting that in the beds, and then I have a yard of topsoil being delivered, and that'll be fun. I'll put that in the video because they're gonna come by dump. It'll come by dump truck, and that'll be fun. Yes, a dump. Hey, you need to go back, look back in my video collection. I'm not even sure which one it is. Where I had my trees cut down. They had a giant, one of those giant cherry picker things right here in my side yard. When I have pea gravel. Where most people have grass, I have pea gravel for my yard. Anyway, 2 dump trucks full of that in my yard. They can fit down here between the houses, no problem. Between the fence, my fence and my house, we have an RV hookup, so a dump truck can fit in there. So that should be fun for the video, I thought. Thank you very much about putting the branches in the bottom. Whatever I can use to help, break it down and put nitrogen in the soil. I also got the soil that you saw me dumping into the tub. I didn't even talk about that at all. That is uh, a organic soil mix that has earthworm eggs in it. So it was really heavy because it's wet. And you mix it in with your topsoil, mix it in a couple inches from the top, and you put earthworms in. Earthworms do not occur naturally around here. It's too hot for them. It's too hot, and when the monsoons come, they can't even float to the top because the water is too deep, because the rains come so fast. So poor earthworms. They will happen inside a flower pot, though, in that soil, but not in the natural soil here in Arizona. It's not very good. It's all been washed and baked. It's ancient soil. So, and it's not sand. There's only one area in Arizona that has sand dunes, and that's over by Yuma. So, where it's really hot. Anyway, you guys, let's see where you got about 10 minutes to go here. Somebody want a card? I'd be glad to pull a card for you. Pick these up. I can just keep going pulling cards for all of us. Oh, you guys, this has been. I lived to come to these live streams. When we went into lockdown for COVID, I broke 2 ribs. I slipped and fell and landed on the corner of a table. Kelly wants a card. Cool. Landed on the table, on the corner of the table, and I broke 2 ribs. Well, last night I was tending to my grow room and reached across and way across the little gate I have. It comes up like to my chest up here. I have a gate that keeps the kitty out of the grow room. And yeah, I reached a little too hard and I popped one of those ribs. So I'm sore today. Um I don't think I broke it, but I think I may have like popped. Oops, sorry. It's one of those cartilage kind of ribs, ones that like your floating rib on the bottom. It's cartilage on both sides. Well, it hurts in the cartilage, Sarah, right in the middle. I broke that rib on my own years ago, so I have osteoporosis. So you have wild lettuce cooked up the size of a hard ball. Keep it for sleep at night. Tastes like shit. Have to take it with something. Yes, please. Really? Because I have a hard time sleeping at night. Well, I have a kitten that keeps me awake too. That's not going to be a whole lot longer though. He's starting to get where he sleeps more and more and more. He's sleeping now. He's 7. Geez. I was born in August, like when I'm 6, 7 months old. Oh, it'll be okay. Yeah, ouch. So coughing and laughing hurts. But you know what? I smoke marijuana, so I cough. And I can't help it. I'm a happy person, so I laugh. Right? So let's get a card. Swampy wants a card. Kelly wants a card. Have a great day, Shanita. I love you so much, sweetheart. Good to see you here. Okay. First we have Kelly. You better star these. Or I loses. And I don't want to lose. Did you want a card too, Scotty? First person is Kelly. Card for Kelly. I hope you're doing good, lady. Ooh. That's a heart on fire. Wow. I love these cards. This is the beloved card. Oh, yeah, I have an email address. My email address is, here, let me put it in. Let me put it in. I do believe that's right. There you go. There's my email address. You do want a card. Okay, cool. Back to Kelly. Beloved radical acceptance. I'm excited for you because your recovery and your new life is going to be filled with so much love. That's a 2 card. It's a heart on fire. That's a heart full of passion. You are beloved. Wow. Another card. Yeah, because of all of this that you have been through and are going through. You have entered into the world of the watchers because you have learned how to make things not so personal. I remember watching your first video and how you were confused as to why you hadn't had your transplant yet, and you were going in for the radical chemo. Um, and that you were so confused and hurt that you'd done everything spiritually. Why did this happen to you? Because it was a transpersonal situation. You needed to move on into your next level. I can say that as someone who you're going to be shown gifts is because that's what's happened to me. I survived my cancer and the gifts just keep coming and coming and coming. Might have been that way before, but I didn't notice it before because life wasn't so sacred to me like it is now. And I am a watcher. I have a tendency to be the observer before I speak most of the time. It's like my channel. I've been doing this channel now for 2, 3 years, and it hasn't grown fast, and that's okay. Because the people that are here are the people that matter. They're the people that need to be here. So, we're intimate, we're close because we don't have a chat full of a bunch of strangers that just pop in to cause trouble and then pop out. Of course, I kind of have that locked out so they can't, but I got smart. So, Kelly, my love, I'm going to put one more because I never stop at 2 cards. It's always got to be 3. Are you ready to take a deep dive? Because that's what you're being asked to do. Dive a little farther. Yeah, you slowed down. That's what happened to me when I got fibromyalgia. I had 2 full-time jobs plus I was going to school at night. Yeah, to get my bachelor's degree in computers, which I'd already been working in it for years. I thought I'd get a better paycheck if I had that piece of paper. Not really. Didn't work out that way. I got fibromyalgia instead because I stressed myself out so bad. So, girlfriend, there's a task coming up for you. Take a deep dive and go for it. Go for it. I will be really interested in hearing about it too, if you're willing to tell me. I also wanted to point out this is a 10 card. End of cycle. Wow. So, beloved, get your radical acceptance ready because you are a watcher who's getting ready to take a deep dive into a very powerful task. Ooh. Mm. Mm. Okay. Next is swampy. It's Swampy. Me wants a card. I can't believe how fast the hour goes. This is crazy. I don't like to keep you here longer than an hour because people watching the replay, they don't want to watch it forever and ever when it already happened and they can't participate. Of course, maybe that's why they're in the replay. They don't want to participate. Hey, to each his own. It's cool for me. So, let's see. What does Swampy need? I'm looking at this lunar moth. She's gorgeous. I mean, you really have to look hard to find her face here. There it is. And you can see her foot. She's balancing on one foot. But her balance is, she's like a ballerina. It's a balancing act in her dance. You are close to the end of your cycle. And you need to understand that what is happening now, being able to deal with it, is a balancing act. Because some things are not going to go the way you think they're going to go. But don't give up. Don't fall into despair because what is not going to go the way you think it's going to go is going to actually go better. And it's learning how to balance your emotions while you're waiting to understand that. Pull another card for you. Another 9. Feeling like you're needing some direction. You're not alone. It's hard to know what direction to go when you don't know what's happening. We none of us know what's happening. Good Lord. It's like I wake up during the weekdays, I wake up going, okay, so what news happened while I was asleep? Because so much is happening so fast. In the cycle. I am hearing if you are needing direction because you're feeling lost in space, go within. Focus on the light that is within you. You won't find any answers outside. You will only find more confusion. Because this is a personal thing about you and how you need to balance the aspects of your life to help you find that direction. One more. Mhm. Maybe it's time to do a little bit of spring cleaning. And that could be physically or in your house. I mean, in your house or in your spiritually or in your house. Clean it up, tidy it up, go through some things, give away what you don't want anymore, or sell it. You're probably going to need the money. But understand, this is a part of the new beginning. This is the restart, not the end. This is what is new. And it has to have a place to go. Has to have a clear place to go so that you can find it, pull it out when you need it. So keep your thoughts, your messages, and your intuition clear. Don't let social media and the news clutter your brain, my dear. Don't let fear take over. And I'm going to go back to Kelly's reading. Be a watcher. Speak up when you need to, but speak up in a way that has love and has proof and receipts that are the facts. No judgment, no you said or you guys or no you messages. We have to find healing in each other. And it's really hard to do when you don't trust each other right now. And there is the big lesson of what we're going through. It's hard. Does that make sense to you, Swampy? I hope. Hey, Scotty B. What does Scotty need to know? I hope you're doing well, my friend. Oh, night blooms. Did I put an M or an N? What did I put? It's N, as in nighttime. Night blooms. Design. Ah, come on. It's not letting me type it. Okay, yeah, I know. I don't want to do that. I want to type in a message. Sorry, talking to my computer. I love Mercury retrograde. There we go. There you are. No, I don't want to invite guests. I swear. Anyhow, you're working on finding your peace. Good. Good. But when you find it, don't let anybody or anything take it away. Protect it because it's sacred. That's the core center of your heart. Don't let anybody dim your light or steal your peace. And you know what? Don't do it to yourself either. Scotty. Interesting. Got the garden. Garden vines. Rest and renewal. This card too has transformation because you got a butterfly and a hummingbird. And because of all the flowers, this is all springtime. This is all new beginnings. You've been working very hard at something. Yeah. And Saturn, when Saturn goes in retrograde, it's in retrograde a long time. It's a slow mover. Um, and this card being the Garden of Venus, it's the Garden of Love. To me, this is a Garden of Eden card. You've been working very, very hard on something. And this card is telling you now is time to look at what you've built, how far you have come. Even if you're not finished, look how far you've come. And look how much farther you have left to go. Then look at where you are now and what can you do to make it work better for you so that you have the time to enjoy all this beauty and find rest and renewal. In another card. Ooh, completion card or near completion. A 9 card. Heart, home. Your compassion card. Garden of love, heart and home. I love it. You need to start focusing on rest and renewal and your compassion. There's so many people attacking people right now. I mean, yeah, for silly stuff. Come on. And uh we need to finding compassion for each other instead. And the only way we can do that is to not be exhausted from people's attitudes, and so that you don't let this negative atmosphere and negative attitudes get to you. Focus on rest. Focus on starting over. What would you be doing in your garden to refurbish that plant that maybe is a little bit sickly? Turn it into the most robust plant in the garden. I know you know how. You're like me. We both do the same thing in the garden. And know that home is inside you. No matter where you are, home is where your heart is. I know that's an old saying, but it is a true saying. And as long as you realize that and live that way, compassion will ooze out of you. Just get you another card. Oh, and you got the Watcher's card. This is a time to not be extremely vocal. Listen, watch, observe, and make any changes you need to make in you accordingly. And you don't need to announce those changes to anybody. Just be the new you. Be the world that you want to see. Always watch before you act and don't react. That's why you watch, so that you can have a calm action that is made from heart loving compassion out of a place of rest and renewal. And that's cool. I mean, those are interesting cards, especially for a guy. This card is really, really important. You need to not overdo, because you find exhaustion, and exhaustion leads to depression, and we don't go down that road. We don't want to do that. We want you renewed, all rested up and ready to go. We need you because you have a lot of compassion in that heart that's on fire. I love this card because the door on this house or this building, this structure, is open. Those are stairs that go up inside. There's no door to lock or close. So, my friend, wow, I hope that helps. And I think I'm going to pull one more for all of us from the Louise Hay forgiveness cards for us as we move on this week, the last week of the month. What is? Oh, we got April Fools this weekend, y'all. You guys got pranks planned? Yeah, Do something fun on April Fool's Day. Do something silly and fun. Prank yourself. Always issue weird challenges like that. Okay. What do we need to know about forgiveness? Now, these cards are double-sided cards, so whoop, I'll read both sides to you, and you can take the message that fits you the best. Take this one right here. Return to the basics of life. Forgiveness, courage, gratitude, love, and honor. I love it. The other side. Thoughts of this moment create my future. Past is over, so it has no power now. That's a neat card. The thoughts of this moment create my future. Well, I think about you guys constantly, every day, all day. I hope you all have a great week. Be safe. You know how to get a hold of me. If you are interested in joining the Discord, send me that email that I posted twice in there. Just send me an email saying, hey, I signed up for Discord. I have a Discord account. Can you give me a link? And I'll send you the link to our Discord. We want good, positive things in there, like recipes for how to harvest wild lettuce. Oh, it does have spines down the back of the leaf for sure. Thank you, Scotty. That's so cool. Thank you so much. How cool. Awesome. You guys, I love you so much. And I'm actually getting texts over here. Let's see. Ah! Look, yeah, it's a Dolly girl. Oh, we love you, Dolly. She's gonna kill me for showing that. Love you guys so much. Hey, hang in there. If you need help, you need support, that's what the Discord's for. Reach out. We're all here for you. We love you guys. You know, together we can do this because we're going to thrive together. We'll see you next time. And actually, I'll see you. I have a garden video I'm getting ready to put out, and Saturday Solutions always on Saturday. That's what started this channel. I have more of those. I have 190 of those. So I love you guys. Hey, hang in there. Together, we're going to thrive. Don't go anywhere. I want you to hear this. We'll see you next time. Thanks for being here, you guys.
Come to the table, joy in your palms, dreams folded neatly in tortillas calm. Peace marinates as stories unfold. The spice of life served warm.